Hi, my name is Sandra Ellen Larocque, and I'm the founder of Recreate Yourself, and I'm part of the Messenger Network, and my mission today is to help you recognize, restore, and unleash your personal power. So the process can be as changeable and as unique as every person is unique. It can be used for all situations. It can be used by anybody. There's no special tools that you need. There's no special equipment. Just a regular piece of paper and a pen, or if you like to type, you could type it. That's really all you'll ever need. So first I wanted to let you know you're never too old and you're never too young to recreate yourself. And the best time to start is right now, today. So recreating yourself is a journey. You can start it today, and you can choose which way you want to go with it. You can either look back at your past, or you can look forward at your future. If you want to look back at your past, the important thing is to see who you are today and really evaluate yourself, to really recognize what you are. It's like taking a snapshot. You can take a piece of paper, make a list, and score yourself on 1 to 5, and a whole bunch of areas that you're considering working on. It could be something about timeliness. It could be reliability. It could be truthfulness. It could be financial, if you're good with saving money. Are you a saver? Are you a spender? You can adapt that scorecard to see what would be a snapshot of yourself and how would you like to work on yourself to make yourself just like that little bit better. And when I say work on yourself, it's not a matter of there's anything wrong. Nothing is ever wrong. We're always perfectly fine the way we're at. But to restore your power, you have to realize what power do you have now and where did you miss some pieces? Where did you leave them? So we basically did that in the past. So I like to encourage people to start with their past first. So knowing your past, you are a product of everything that happened before today. The way your parents raised you, the schools you went to, what you learned, what you didn't learn, what culture you were brought up in, what foods did you eat, because your foods create your physical body. What sort of lifestyle? Were you an active person? Were you a passive person? What were your dreams and desires back then? And how did those desires and dreams turn into who you are right now today? That's all important. So if you go ahead and write that down, you'll have a snapshot of where you're at right now. You'll know where you were back then trying to reach for as a goal and how close you are to it right now. Did you already achieve everything you wanted or not? Are you where you want to be? If so, wonderful. If not, then there's always a little bit of tweaking and help, and you can recreate yourself to be what you want. So if we're looking at the past, we can look at, were there any burned bridges we left back there? Were there relationships that we need to go back and rebuild, or maybe reconnect with people that we haven't seen for years? Did we have any sort of romance that we left pieces of our broken heart back in our past? Well, maybe we want to go back and pick up those pieces, and maybe we can reconnect on another level. So all those little pieces of us that we left in our past, those are parts of our personal power. In order to reclaim them, we do have to go back, and power is healing. Taking control of our activities, taking responsibility for what we've done before and what we're doing right now is very empowering. You learn how to say no. You learn how to say yes. You know that you're worthy. You know that you're deserving of everything you have. And if you don't have it, look at the reasons why. Did you make a choice, subconscious or consciously, to let that go and choose something else instead? Did a situation or a person prevent you from getting what you wanted? So just kind of look at where you're at right now. And then looking into your future, it can be a great adventure recreating yourself. You can aim for vacations, dreams, a lifestyle, be reaching for romance, fortune, fame, whatever you like, whatever you want, you can create that for yourself. So beyond restoring your past, we recognize today and we have dreams for the future. So recreating yourself is about reclaiming and restoring all of that power. And you want to share it with others. You want to give it to others so you can leave little pieces kind of all over your place. But it's not a matter of leaving pieces of your heart and not having them. When you give it to others willingly, helping them, it's building their power and giving you more. So that's a way where we not only recognize and restore the power we have, we're unleashing unlimited, unstoppable power in the future by helping others and sharing the power and the wisdom and the knowledge that we have. So recognizing our wholeness is recognizing that we have 5 parts to our conscious body, our regular body. We have our physical body, which is flesh, blood, and bones, that I studied many years as a massage therapist. And then we have our mental capabilities, our consciousness and our subconsciousness, and that's where all of our thoughts really come in to play. Then third, we have our emotional body, which is more energetic, but it's kind of a heavier energy. It's our passions, it's our fear, our anger, perseverance, courage, that's all in there. Then number 4 is our spiritual body, and that could be ki, chi, prana, our aura. It's an energetic level of our flesh that's a little bit separate from us. A lot of people believe in ghosts, and ghosts exist shaped as the people that they were. The physical is gone, but that energy is still there. That would be your spiritual body. So recreating yourself is part of that too. And there's one more thing. Besides that ki, prana, spiritual, there is an essence which is us completely. It's more of our soul. It's our connection to everything else, our universal mind, our cosmic consciousness. And the part that I think is really fun and interesting about that is when I was a child, I used to always watch these movies about Star Wars for George Lucas, where they had the Jedi Knights, the light side, the dark side, and they had this thing called the Force that they used, that relied on for everything that was within them, between them, through them. It had strength and power. Well, that's the same thing that we learned about in high school years ago, the periodic table of elements, where everything in the world and in the universe has a letter. It's made up of a chemical compound, and those compounds, they have protons and neutrons, and there's space in between. So there's something that's holding all those things together, but we can't see it. It just looks like space. Well, I call that the Force. So it does exist. So our bodies, our cells, and everything are made up of those chemicals. So that Force is within us. It's outside of us. It connects us to everything. So when we reclaim our personal power, we're bringing everything into ourselves and getting ourselves stronger, but we're sharing it with all of those people around us, and we're actually making our world a better, happier place. So isn't that exciting? So just to kind of wrap it up, we talked a little bit about how I have Recreate Yourself as a business, and my mission is to help people recognize, restore, and unleash their personal power. If you're interested in learning more, please check out my website or listen to my radio show. And thank you, and have a wonderful day.